Commercially manufactured curry pastes are often sold in grocery stores these days, but you can also make your own for a brighter, fresher taste, just like you can buy canned spaghetti sauce, but making your own is obviously going to be better. The advantage of bottling up a paste such as this is that it enables you to cook a number of different dishes quickly, which is what restaurants do in order to be able to have a larger menu. Several masalas are made up ahead of time, and then they create whatever dishes are ordered with these. This particular masala is based on one from Western India, but a couple of substitutions have been made in order to avoid ingredients that are impossible to obtain outside of India.
Dry roast the coconut and the sesame seeds in a Teflon pan. And you can smell the toasted sesame, then it's done. I've got the coriander, cumin seeds, cloves, mustard seeds, etc. assembled here, and I've got 2 tablespoons of oil heating. Okay, I'm going to heat this. You put a stick in the side, you see little bubbles coming off, then you know it's ready. And this oil is quite hot. And I could check it with an infrared thermometer, which you might or might not have, but it's over 400 degrees right now. So this is extremely hot oil. Now I'm going to throw in all the spices at once. And we're not going to cook these very long. And that's it. That's enough time. That's all we need. Don't forget, you can hear them sizzling. Don't forget, they're still cooking in there. They're out of the pan, but there's still plenty of residual heat in that oil. As you would know, if you put your finger in that oil, you would know how much residual heat is in it. So we'll just let them cool down. Then now we're going to combine this with the sesame seeds and toasted coconut, as well as the asafetada, turmeric, ground cinnamon also goes in. And now here's something that every Indian would go, oh my god, this is so wrong. I'm going to add a teaspoon of black truffle oil to this. That's because there's also a tablespoon of dried red chilies flakes. So you want to grind this as fine as you can. It will still be somewhat coarse. And with the garlic, as usual, you're going to cut off little nibs there. Get the garlic and the onion, that's stuff to be diced, and the ginger, which will also have to cook. Okay, I'm going to add clarified butter to this pan. This is another one of those instances where I actually do need clarified butter. And then we've got the onion. You notice I did not cut this very small. I don't want to cut it very small because I don't want it to brown too quickly. I want it to get nice and soft and golden. And we're going to start cooking this over medium high heat. I've got it on a 7 from 1 to 10. And it's going to cook for quite a few minutes. While the onions are cooking, I chopped up the ginger and the garlic that we're going to use in a minute. And I'm just showing you, this is the kind of tomato sauce that I'm using. This is not tomato sauce in the usual American term. This is nothing more than a puree of fine, ripe tomatoes. It comes in a box. This is an excellent product. And meanwhile, back over here with the onions, they've been cooking for 5 or 6 minutes now. I'm going to add 2 bay leaves to them now. And keep stirring. They're going to cook for a few more minutes. They're getting translucent, but they need a little bit more cooking. Okay, it's been almost 15 minutes now. I'm going to remove these bay leaves. I'm going to use tongs. Don't go by the fact I can reach into boiling oil. Butter in this case. We got the onions have some nice browned edges on them now, and they're all ready. So now I'm going to add all the ginger and all the garlic. I did not mince this. I just cut it up fine. It's going to be better. It won't burn at all. If you mince it, it burns very, very easily and very quickly. We're going to cook this for 1 minute by the clock. Cooking this 1 minute. Okay, it has been 1 minute. I am now going to add the full 500 grams of tomato sauce and all of these lovely ground spices. And we're going to stir this and we're going to cook it until the oil begins to separate from the tomato sauce. This will take a while. I'll come back when it's ready. Also, I've got this set up with a lid mostly covering it to reduce the amount of splattering. We want to let plenty of steam out, but we don't want it to splash all over the stove and the floor. Also, just because there's a lid on it doesn't mean you don't stir it. Take the lid off and give it a stir every minute or every couple minutes anyway. And after about 5 or 6 minutes, you don't really have to worry about the splattering anymore. You can just remove the cover and keep it cooking because there's not enough water left in it to splatter. Okay, it's been cooking for about 10 minutes now. I'm going to add the salt and the sugar to it now. Okay, it's been about 5 more minutes since then. The oil is starting to separate. I'm adding the paprika now. Same explanation as in my other videos. You want to cook paprika in a lot of heat with oil in order to get the right flavor. Reduce the heat now at this point finally from 7. It's been on 7 this whole time. Now I'm finally going to reduce the heat to 5. And we're going to continue cooking this masala. Now this is another 10 minutes later, and this is the secret to this entire operation. Do not give up too soon. Do not declare it's ready when it's not ready. Do you see how thick this is? This is seriously thick. It's almost a solid. It's as close to being a solid as you can get without it starting to burn. That's what you're looking for. Now we're going to kill the heat. We're going to add a little bit of water, just a little bit. And then we're going to blend it. And here we have it. This is incredibly flavorful masala. You're going to put this in a bottle and save it in the refrigerator. Also look for my cocktail book, Cocktails of the South Pacific and Beyond, Advanced Mixology, available through Amazon online.